Hi, welcome to Go with Yin Yoga and your spring Yin Yoga practice, which is about imagining your greatness. Because the wood element of spring means expansiveness and growing. Before we get too deep into that, this is a no prop practice, which I will do without props. But if you want props, go ahead and gather them up. If you are unfamiliar with butterfly pose, I have a tutorial that I will link up at the time that we do that pose. You can experiment with that. You can also search on my channel for butterfly pose and hopefully it'll come up, or look in the playlist that is breakdown, Yin Yoga poses breakdown. So you might want to review that if you're unfamiliar with it. So gather up any props you feel you may need, and then join me back on your mat or your bed. Yes, we're still on the bed with Bandit. And then just go ahead and take a comfortable seated position. Make a deep breath in, let it out through your mouth. Inhale peace. Exhale frustration. Inhale tranquility. Exhale irritation. Inhale peace again. And exhale anger. Those are some of the emotions that are associated with the spring wood element. As you may guess, although it is technically spring where I live at the moment, it's moving a little towards winter as far as how it feels. And that is the transition between seasons tend to be that way. If the wood element and the anger and the irritation aren't speaking you today, go ahead and search for earth element practices on this channel, because I have those too, and they are great for grounding during transitions. A lot of that. And just continue to take your attention to your breath. Yin is all about going inside. It is deep within. So today's practice is going to get into your outer thighs, IT band, your side torso, and into your hips as well. A little bit into the low back too. Go ahead and set an intention now. I am offering imagine your greatness. You can use an affirmation if you choose as we move through this short practice. I believe in my greatness, or I believe in my potential. And I'd like to read you this quote right now. We all carry the seeds of greatness within us, but we need an image as a point of focus in order that they may sprout. Epictetus, that's from him. So yoga often talks about a single point of focus. As you move through this practice, which by the way can be done in the morning or the evening, it's a very calming practice, relatively accessible to most bodies. As you move through this practice, you can use the affirmations that I have offered. You can also just choose an image or even search for an image that will remind you of your greatness, something you can come back to when you are feeling down, when you are feeling less than, when the world feels like too much, because we are all here for a reason. So if you are sitting, go ahead and take the soles of your feet together and allow your knees to fall out to either side. If your knees are really far up here, I'm going to suggest you put some blocks under them, maybe some rolled up blankets. that's to allow your muscles to relax. If you do have back issues, butterfly may be still safe for you to practice, but check in with your body, check in with your doctor. Generally, if you have those sorts of issues, it might be best practice with a straight spine rather than allowing yourself to round over. And you could, of course, just be like this because we're trying to get into the inner thighs, we're trying to get into the hips, and the low back a bit. Those are the target areas. I believe in my greatness. What image reminds you of that greatness? If you choose, you can press into the middle of the ball of your foot and up between the second and third toes, stimulating some acupressure points. Totally optional. Last couple of breaths here. And begin to transition out of the pose. Walk your hands back towards your body and then behind your hips. Straighten the legs out in front of you. Bring them together and lean back a little bit. Opening up your heart. Notice any sensations you may feel in this short rebound pose. And slowly press into your palms, bringing your back upright, slowly. And then come onto your side. I'm going to angle a little so that hopefully I am not annoying Bandit. Come onto your side, onto your hip. You can have your elbow bent to support your body weight, and the other hand can just be in front of your pelvis, maybe up on the fingers, or if you choose, you can come on up and just hold. So what we're doing here, we're targeting the side of your body. The wood element is associated with our liver and gallbladder meridians, runs partially along the sides of our torso. So this is a pose where it's not a classic Yin Yoga pose, but it is from one of my teachers, Cassandra Reinhardt. You may have heard of her. She's very well known. I don't do it as often as I should because I actually really like it. If this feels like too much, remember, go ahead and come down onto your forearm, bend your elbow. Now, you may want to experiment with this pose because it can be a bit more energizing. I think it's calm energy. I wouldn't worry about it too much, but you know what? We are all an experiment of one. Last couple of breaths here. And then slowly begin to push in your hands, bringing your torso upright, coming back onto your bottom, and then slowly bring your legs around to the other side. So again, I'm going to angle a little. You can be straight on your mat bed, but I need to be angled a bit. And hopefully you noticed on the first side that this allows you to really breathe deeply, access your side body, the ribs, access the back of your heart. It allows you to take some nice, full, deep breaths. I believe in my potential. I believe in my greatness. Inquire about that image, that one image that says greatness to you. Last couple of breaths here. Push into the palms of your hands. Slowly walk them back towards your body. Again, taking your legs straight out in front of you. Hands slightly behind your hips and leaning back so you can open your heart. All this is allowing you to take nice deep breaths. Notice any sensations you may feel. So we don't open up that side body as often as we should. Maybe you feel this a little differently. Maybe feel it in a different area of your body. And slowly begin to push into the palms of your hands, walking yourself back upright. Go ahead, bend your knees. Bring your legs behind you. Come on up into a tabletop position. I'm going to go and face this way so you can see a little better, sort of, kind of. Into a tabletop position. And go ahead and allow the big toes to meet behind you. And your knees to come out wide, and then begin to take your glutes back to your heels. Wide kneed child pose. And here we're going to walk our hands over to one side. Doesn't matter which side. So again, we're opening up that side body, which is, again, totally optional. Make this practice your own. Maybe you'd like to put a block underneath your forehead. Maybe your forehead reaches to your mat. Not the goal. Doesn't really matter. And so you did walk your hands over to one side. Slowly walk them back to center. Maybe stretch forward. And then walk them over towards the other side. Last couple of breaths here. And slowly walking your Hands back to center. Again, maybe stretching forward a little bit. And then walking your hands back towards your body, slowly and gently, coming on over to your back. And one last time, one last rebound. Straighten out your legs in front of you. Bring your hands behind your hips and lean back and open up that heart. Feel the rebound. Notice your energy moving around. I believe in my potential. I believe in my greatness. You were put here for a reason. Can you find an image that matches that reason? And from there, go ahead and come down onto your elbows. Slowly making your way into Savasana. And down onto your back, if that's your preferred Savasana. There are other options. Slightly winding your legs apart from each other. And taking your hands out a little bit from your body. Now is a great time to come back to that intention you may or may not have set at the beginning of this practice. I offered imagining your greatness, that it's a calming practice that will help to take down the boil on anger, frustration, irritability, and also searching for that image that will remind you of your greatness. Because I shared this quote at the beginning, and I will share it again. We all carry the seeds of greatness within us. But we need an image as a point of focus in order that they may sprout. Begin to relax. Allow yourself to be still as you allow this practice to seep into your entire body, mind, and spirit until you hear me speak again. invitation to relax deeper into your Savasana. But if you are moving on with your day, go ahead and allow your breath to deepen. Notice everywhere your body touches the support beneath you. Feeling very safe, very secure, just held. And begin to take any small movements you need so that you can slowly move from Shavasana into an upright seated position. And when you arrive there, go ahead and inhale deeply. Bring the palms of both hands together to meet in front of your heart. Pressing those thumbs into your heart center, slightly bowing your head over your hands. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free from pain and suffering. And may you always believe in your greatness. And then slowly blink your eyes open. Taking in your mat and then lifting your head to take in the rest of the room. Allowing your hands to fall onto your thighs, your knees, into your lap. Thank you so much for joining me today. Give gratitude to yourself for taking this time for yourself so that you can be a better parent, a better partner, a better daughter, whatever relationship you need to be calm for. Right about now, you will see several options. I'm going to link up for you a hip practice. I think it's last week's hip practice. Yep, last week's Yin Yoga practice. They're both relatively short practices, so you can put them together. You can use this one in the morning, that one at night, vice versa. I'm also going to link up for you a video on Brahmari and alternate nostril breathing, because pranayama is a great thing to do after you have moved your body. Even though we don't do a lot of movement in yoga, the stillness helps us to calm down, may help us to calm down, and that helps us to sit for breath work. Okay, so enjoy whatever you choose to do next. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like this video, please click the like button. If you'd like to practice with me again, go ahead and click subscribe and the bell.